Happy Wednesday, everyone. Thought I would take a break from working on a custom job to walk you through the steps for applying a perfect zipper. So I've been using this method for quite some time and I love it. So I have a sample here. This is a green twill and I've already stitched a seam and I've pressed this open with my iron and I've actually gone ahead and serged the edges. And so this is exactly how this would look in a garment in which I'm about to insert a zipper. So this is kind of your ideal look right before you stitch your zipper in. So zippers are sort of the, I think the scariest thing when it comes to garments. And so this actually simplifies them. So I have my zipper here and obviously I'm using contrasting colors just so you can see everything, but in reality, in an ideal world, your zipper is going to match your garment fabric, so keep that in mind. I have a clear ruler and I have a felt tip pen here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my ruler on the zipper and I'm going to measure 1/4 inch from the center of the zipper tape, and I'm going to draw a line right on my zipper. And I'm going to flip that over and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And this is actually going to be my stitching guide. I'm all about creating shortcuts to make sewing easier for you. So sewing should be fun, not stressful. I'm a huge proponent of doing things well, but finding really creative ways to make sure that you enjoy making your own clothes. So I have marked 1/4 inch from the actual zipper opening on both sides, and here's where the fun comes in. So this is probably my favorite sewing notion. This is called Wonder Tape, and there is it's double-sided sticky, which is fabulous. And so I have some that I've already opened here, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Wonder Tape here, and I'm going to peel some of this back because it's dried out a little bit, and I'm going to apply this on both sides of my seam allowance here. I'm going to cut that off and I'm going to press that down, put some heat on it. Actually, your fingers work really well as pressing agents. You don't always have to press stuff on the iron. So I'm going to make sure that that's nice and stuck, and then I'm going to come down here and peel this off. The good thing about Wonder Tape is that you can stitch through this. It doesn't gum up your needle, so it's really incredible. I'm going to unzip this and I'm going to line up the edge of my zipper tape with the edge of my seam allowance, and I'm again going to press with my fingers, make sure that that's nice and stuck, and then I'm going to come over here and do the other side. I'm going to place the Wonder Tape on the seam allowance, snap that off. So basically what I've done is I've eliminated the need for pins. So I'm sure you can imagine when you're stitching on a zipper, you don't want to have to stop and pull pins out. It actually causes some bubbles and you're not going to get a really even stitching line with pins. So not only is this 10 times faster than pinning in a zipper, but it also makes stitching them much easier. So I have placed the Wonder Tape on the other side. I've pressed it down with my finger to make sure it's sticking, which it is. And then I'm going to zip up my zipper, place the other side over that Wonder Tape, press with my fingers, make sure that's nice and stuck. And so this is then what I'm going to take over to the machine, and I'm going to start right here. I'm going to stitch down, I'm going to cross the zipper tape, and then I'm going to stitch up. I'm going to pivot down here and stitch up, but I'm going to follow this line that I drew on the zipper. And then when all of that's done, you bust these seams, you pop it open, and you have a perfectly applied zipper with minimal headache. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'd love to answer them. Until next time, guys, thanks.